What is up, everyone? It's Mr.StealUrGurl here, coming at you with a Forged Alliance Forever cast. That's right, a Forged Alliance Forever cast. It is Supreme Commander, Forged Alliance. I'm gonna slow this bad boy down so I can talk just a little bit, because I think there needs to be things addressed, besides the fact that I actually cast this about a few minutes ago, and I found out that the audio did not pick up my voice. So thanks Nandivia's Shadowplay for making me have to reconnect, tell them to use my microphone, my headset every single time, so that's not cool. But anyhow guys, so the thing I wanted to talk about, this is Forged Alliance Supreme Commander 1 Forged Alliance, the expansion pack. You could play it as well, because there's a great community of people doing the Forged Alliance Forever. They are updating this game, and they have a client in which you could play other people on. It is really, really great. So just check out Forged Alliance Forever, or FAF. Maybe in Google they might find it, but probably Forged Alliance Forever. Google that, and you will find it, and you would probably enjoy it. But anyhow, guys, so Supreme Commander Forged Alliance is much different from Supreme Commander 2. So I am saying this because my Supreme Commander 2 videos get a lot of hate from the Forged Alliance Forever people, and I don't think you guys should be doing that, because they are different games and people like them for their own reasons. They are different types of games, so you could like it or you don't have to like it. So that's that, and you don't need to worry about it. So that is that, and that's all I really have to say about it. So there's no reason to dislike or even say that, oh, that game sucks. Well, okay, that's your opinion, but you don't really need to be posting it around the internet, because they are wildly different games. So that's something that everybody knows. So anyhow, guys, let's get on with the match. Oh, and one more thing. What if I told you you could like both? Oh, that blow your mind there? I like both. So on with the match. So let me get it back to 0. So here are the players. Up to the north, we got CaptainChlorgas. He is spawning in as the blue Cyber Commander, and as you can see, he has everything queued up, so his commander doesn't really have to move. He's going to get some nice adjacency bonus with the energy generators right there. And what nice players. Silent is saying, hey, smiley face, good luck and have fun. And I think CaptainChlorgas says, thanks, man, you too. So not to ban you two, but he's saying you two, even though it's spelt that way. So anyhow, he is putting down a bunch of energy generators, and he's going to build a air factory after this land factory, after he gets some more resources going on. But anyhow, that is what a really good player does. He doesn't even have to move his ACU, and he's got his engineer queued up to suck up that delicious yummy mass so early on. And his opponent is Silent. He is the red Aeon Commander. He has a similar type of build. He is going to have his engineers. One engineer is sucking up some delicious yummy mass. How is that helping his economy? And it definitely is helping his economy. It's helping run that bad boy. He is going to get 2 air factories, and he is building a whole bunch of energy generators. Let's speed this bad boy up to like 4. And see, what I like about this, I could hit home and I could split. We could check out both players, see what they are up to. We got a Manti going down to the south, a Mantis going down to the south for CaptainChlorgas, and we got an Aurora, a light tank. Where is that bad boy going? Yeah, it's going to try to stop his opponent's movement. But that Manti is stronger than that Aurora, so that Aurora will probably not last very long. So as you can see, that Skyhook is picking up a bunch of engineers, going to whisk them to this location. Let's have our camera there to see what goes on. Slow it down a tiny bit, and as you can see, great players, a Chariot doing the same thing, dropping off some units. And ooh, he says no to that Spirit. That Spirit is seen, and they move their units. But that Spirit's not going to do much damage, so they don't really care. They're going to set up shop a little bit south. And therein comes that Aurora. And a Manti is there to disrupt what is going on over here for Silent. That Spirit gets killed, and as you can see, that Manti is going... Is this Aurora going to do anything? That Aurora's just sitting there. What is it doing? Oh, goodness. It's attacking. Oh, maybe it got stuck on the rock. Oh, well, whatever. Well, that Aurora is not attacking what it should be attacking. And a little dogfight here. Let's see, is anything going on? Is it going to win? Who's going to win out? Oh, and it looks like CaptainChlorgas wins out on that dogfight, and that Aurora is dead. And a chariot pushing in. A Cybran Navy being built. That chariot backs on out wisely enough because he sees that prowler prowling about, for lack of a better word. But I think that chariot dropped these guys off and I just wasn't paying attention. So hopefully the camera picked that up for you guys. A T1 bomber is on the way. Maybe it'll see things, maybe it will see these engineers and stop them, but I doubt that because some... Oh my goodness, maybe it's going to get him. Will it drop a bomb? No, it did not drop a bomb. But Silent did not see that bomber. Oh my goodness, oh, it missed! It didn't kill it, and Silent microed that bad boy out of the way at the last second. So very nice move. The Cybran Navy is up in production already, but where is the Aeon Navy? I don't see. It's going to be built there, but I don't see anything going on there. So we could probably go back to single screen, guys. So as you can see, they are both building up. So let's speed this bad boy up to 5. I'm sorry, guys. We need to just get this rolling. There's a little bottleneck battle going on here as engineers try to race in there to build some point defense. A bunch of factories here. Nice job there. And we got a bunch of factories centered around that one mass extractor, which is slated to go to T2 soon. And ooh, that is a rude drop there. Nice drop for... I'm going to slow that bad boy down to +2. That is a nice drop. Oh, another nice drop here by Silent, taking that point defense drop, killing pretty much everything, as these poor little engineers hustle to build a torpedo launcher. That torpedo launcher is going to do very little, it seems, because they are a large number of groups. And look at those poor and dead engineers under the water, just waiting to turn into metal. And then that, like I said, that torpedo launcher got destroyed, and it did very little, but those submarines were able to clean up very nicely. Now this engineer is unsuspecting of this fervor shooting at it. Is it going to get it? Will that fervor get that engineer? And boom, down it goes with one blow. As a, is that a hoplite? A hoplite on the field. So we've got T2 for CaptainChlorgas. Let's speed this all the way down to do a quick base check. So there's some T2 power over here for CaptainChlorgas, so that is very nice. And a row of T1 fighter, not fighter, but T1 air factories. Yeah, there's T2 land factories building rhinos, a mass extractor. Oh, there's the T2 headquarters right there. As you can see, guys, it's different from Vanilla Forged Alliance. Well, let's not call it Vanilla Forged Alliance. Let's call it Forged Alliance without FAF. FAF changed it a little bit so that all you have to do is build one HQ, just like this naval HQ here, and you could upgrade any of your factories to that respective tech level. In the old Forged Alliance, you had to upgrade everything individually, so you had to start from square one. And this is not where you want to send your Auroras just like that. They're going into their death one by one. See that? Those Manti are just making short work of those Aurorae. Those Aurorae are just getting slaughtered. See, I think those units are just being streamed in. Oh, there you go. That's definitely what you want. You want to mass them up, then push them in. And a pretty large naval force is being pushed down in there. And this might be an interesting battle, but T2 versus T1 might not be that interesting after all, because those hoplites are going to... Ooh, never mind. The Aeon one out right there. Nice moves. Now, this massive naval force is going to take over, and 2 naval factories are definitely going down. That is a nice torpedo launcher that's going to help out a little bit. Probably take out 1 unit, but that's probably about it, because they are now focusing it down. That poor engineer is blindly walking in, following orders, and he just got murdered. Some T2 torpedo planes, torpedo bombers, did some damage to that stuff. And a nice little air battle, little air engagement here. It looks like that Silent is going to walk away the winner, but he is unfortunately fighting over some Trident-class frigates, which have AA. That is not a place you want to be with your air units. They are not tickling them, I'll tell you that. They are murdering them. And it looks like CaptainChlorgas won out there because of those well-placed frigates. Some Blaze just sitting there doing nothing, not doing their job. And these Blaze are doing their job, assaulting what they should be assaulting, but pushing in by themselves, unfortunately, not killing those mass extractors, which probably would be the best thing to kill in that sort of situation. These frigates are getting torpedo bombed, taking some decent chunk of health, but that's T2 versus T1. Some T2 land factories building some Blaze right here. And this little alcove here was found out by some T2 Salem-class destroyers and some frigates. So these T1 torpedo launchers aren't going to do too much versus Salem-class because they have torpedo defense. Now, these factories, oh, and all those poor little engineers are dead. So over here to the east, all of these factories have been wiped out, and the Mermaid is on the field, a nice addition to any Cyberan naval fleet. It's a counterintelligence boat, so nobody sees anything. And a bunch of engineers being dropped off for what? For that? Oh, goodness. Right before their death. That is unfortunate there. That one torpedo bomber is not going to be enough against that Siren class cruiser. That cruiser is going to do some nice damage. Now, this is definitely not what you want, because those hoplites can reach. Those Blaze have to get into range, and as you can see, this nice little formation here of Rhino heavy tanks will not allow the Aeon to pass forward. Lots of Blaze pushing down, probably to try to fight these units off here. I think these Salem-class destroyers can go on water and land and do some major damage. A nice little place for a factory, a T2 HQ right there. What is being built? It looks like a cruiser, no, a destroyer, excuse me. So the Aeon destroyer is probably going to be coming up there. If I were him, I'd definitely push it up right here to destroy some of those T2 mass extractors and get some damage on. A big group of frigates just sitting there while that Salem is doing work. Now that T3 torpedo bomber could do some good damage, but it is not quite doing what it needs to do because of all that AA. Let's slow this bad boy down, guys. Sorry about that. We got a T3 Air HQ with some T1 fighters over them. I like the mass use of air turrets destroying those fighters slowly. What is going on down south here? Are you serious? It appears that we got Silent. I'm going to slow it down, guys. We got Silent building a Tsar, which is a little bit like Supreme Commander 2's Darkanoid, but way less powerful because this thing has anti-air. It is a carrier. It has depth charges. It's a factory. It's not capturable. It's got radar and sonar, so it could build, I think, T3 units inside of it and release them. So that is something deadly. It is a deadly donut from space that anything that goes down below it, it pretty much deletes it. It just has a delete button right there in the center, and it has a delicious glazed beam of doom So anyhow, going back to that, so that could be a Hail Mary play right there. So I don't think Silent is, I don't know what Silent's going to do with that, but we'll see. But that's a really nice spot for that. But that could change the course of the game. So let's see what's going on here. We got some T2 shield generators. It's at ED4, ED1, ED4. We got T2 power, bunch of T2 power. We got a air HQ. Yeah, that is definitely definitely not what your opponent wants to see. And it looks like CaptainChlorgas is having power issues because those keep blinking. Yeah, he's having power issues right now. And his Silence Eco, yeah, he's having mass issues right now. And dang it, I didn't mean to slow that down. I'm sorry, guys. So anyhow, a T3 Loyalist, quite different looking Loyalist than Supreme Commander 2. Coming in there, wiping the floor with these T2 units. There's nothing that can be really done. A bunch of point defense are hastily being built, but they're just too many Loyalists, and there's some hoplites to back them up. That is a nice mixture of units, and I think these Salem are going to go on land just like that, and they're going to take over this bottom area. Now, a bunch of T1 air scouts were created. Probably going to look for the commander. This is probably a Hail Mary play. That Czar is probably going to go in there and try to do some Hail Mary work. And the Tsar is flapping away at a bunch of things. I think it took out that mass extractor, because that's at T1. That should be at T2 if you're going to put mass storage. And that Renegade makes short work of it. Yeah, I like how far the Aeon destroyers can fire, but unfortunately have 0 AA, so they are kind of useless against Renegades and stuff like that. And what is being shipped off over here? Oh my goodness, Harbinger drop. That could be something extremely deadly. Beautiful looking creatures flying in the sky. Did that Darkanoid, I mean, excuse me, Tsar get done? No, it is not. And oh my goodness, guys, everything that Silent has ever hoped and dreamed of has been destroyed by this Siren, Navy, and T2, T3 push. And there's some T1 in there, some anti-assault bonds. He's probably saying that I've been there since the beginning of this game, guys. And a T3 mass extractor, way too precious to lose, but they have not. CaptainChlorgas has only just seen it now. Is that thing going to die? No, he's going after a flak cannon. Now let's see what's being built up here. A T3 power generator. That has had to have solved all of CaptainChlorgas' power problems. And a bunch of T3 Geminis. Those are some air superiority fighters. They could do a boatload of damage. And I think a bunch of things have been control-K'd and sucked up by these engineers. Oh, and there is that Tech 3 mass extractor just getting whittled down, and down it goes. That has to hurt Silent because he already had massive problems. Whoa, that Tsar must be done. Yes, that Tsar is done, and as you can see, these spy planes are getting absolutely wrecked by the AA on the Tsar. Dang, this match is already 30 minutes in, and it seems that CaptainChlorgas has this victory pretty much clinched in. As you can see over here, there's a large Tech 3 battle going on here, and Gorgas says nice to the Tsar, and the Tsar is down in the yellow, but it just can't be killed off by these air superiority fighters. Just aren't enough to deal with that AA. But as you can see, the Tsar is coming around. I'm going to slow this bad boy down. The Tsar is coming around to delete everything that it's over. And there is a little battle going on over here, destroying pretty much everything that Silent has built up. As you can see, that yummy glazed donut of massive destruction is just going to wipe out everything. What is going on with the... Oh my goodness. Nice hoplite. I mean, that was a delicious Harbinger drop as another T3 power gets destroyed. There's a T3 power that got destroyed by the Tsar, and a T3 power got destroyed by the Harbinger. The Harbinger of power problems, indeed. Down, oof, that is a painful loss. As you can see, the power problems just keep going higher and higher. And the Harbingers are dead. And as you can see, this big sea of blue over there. As you can see, everything has been taken over. The land now belongs to the Siren pretty much solely. And most of the sea too, so it appears that map control is firmly in CaptainChlorgas' hands. But that donut of death is just deleting everything, except for that T3 air factory. Oh my goodness. There's a T3 power generator that was being built, but it got annihilated. Whatever was building got annihilated. That T3 air factory needs to die. Get that, ooh, he's gonna get that, ooh, that T2 power generator. Oh my goodness, that power problems up the wazoo here. That has to suck. That Tsar has about 300 kills to its name. Is that at 300 kills yet? No, it was 300 kills to its name. It is definitely fully vetted. It has a lot of hit points. It has hit point regeneration. And will that torpedo launcher see that commander? No, it does not. That commander is safe. And more Navy being built. What is Silent doing? He must have problems with mass. There's a big mass problem right there for sure. But maybe Silent is wise and has the resource allocation. Yes, he's got resource allocation. That is going to really help him out in the long run here. Now, does CaptainChlorgas... Ooh, what's going on with that Tsar? That Tsar is just killing everything. Just destroying factories for fun. Now, where is CaptainChlorgas' commander at? Where is he hanging about? There he is. Now, he is trying to get his energy problems situated. Does he have the resource allocation? No, I don't think he does. No, he does not have resource allocation. So that would be really helpful for him. But he does not have it. Now that Tsar wisely destroying air factories. I think that is your biggest threat there, Silent, as he silences all of those air factories. Might as well get that last one. Don't run away. Don't be shy. Get it. All right. Down it goes. There is an Infinity-class cruiser just floating about, doing what it wants, not really doing anything. All right. So let's speed this up, because I think we're right now at an impasse, because neither player can really do much of anything. And there is a T3 sonar platform. That torpedo boat definitely has to see that and say, hey, what are you doing? Oof. 375 kills, my goodness. And it's still in the yellow. Destroying mass extractors. Nicely done there by Silent. Ooh, that T3 boat definitely had to see, that T2 boat definitely had to see that commander. As nice T3 torpedo bomb launcher and a brick. Oof, if that sees that commander is so dead. Ooh, that Tsar is in the red. Ooh, it's flying over a whole bunch of AA. Let's slow it down. Let's see if this Tsar gets shot out of the sky. Excuse me, guys, I had to cough. That Tsar is dropping down in hit points. It's down in the 2,000 range. It has 412 kills to its name. Will it drop? Will it die? No. It is getting the heck out of there. That Tsar is flying down and away from everything. Nice move there by Silent. That brick is gonna go after that Sam, I think, or see if that commander is there. There's a brick. Ooh, that is bad news for that ACU. If that brick, man, look, Silent is so lucky he stopped right there, because that brick, if they would have crossed paths, that'd be bye-bye ACU for sure. And that sonar platform allows Silent to see that brick coming. Does CaptainChlorgas see anything? No. He does not see anything what that is going on. That brick is coming dangerously close. Silent could see it. I think he's going to try to avoid it because he does not want to meet up with a brick under the water. Excuse me for sniffling, guys. I'm just having one of those days. Now, that is so close. That is so unbelievably close. How close Silent came to dying. Now, of course, that brick sees that unknown unit, but we know what it is. It's a T3 sonar platform. That brick is trying to go after it, but is unable to do so because that platform moves much faster. That torpedo plane definitely did not miss that, and that SAM is getting slowly whittled away by the weak torpedoes of the brick. They may be weak, but they still hurt. Just a little bit. That commander would have been slowly whittled down, but still, he would have been whittled down nonetheless. And a bunch of torpedo bombers would have came by and destroyed Silent. But then again, that Darkanoid, that Tsar could have saved him. I think those are torpedo bombers that he is building, probably T3 torpedo bombers, which could be very useful. And there is CaptainChlorgas' ACU, a very good spot for it. And a whole bunch of energy generators being built. There's no way he could afford to build that or that T3 power or T2 power because, yeah, oof, that's bad. These energy generators are just not going to cut it though. He definitely needs to bite the bullet and get at least one T2 on the line. And a fight between a Vesper and a Brick. Definitely that Vesper is going to lose despite it having anti-torpedo, but then again so does the Brick. But T2 versus T3, as you can see, there goes a piece of scrap metal now down in the waves below. Oh my goodness, how long are you going to take there, Brick? Just not even in the yellow yet. That's pretty funny. But I'm glad it's being done and not being overlooked. Now it's still in the red. Dzar is still in the red. Let's speed this bad boy up just a tiny bit. CaptainChlorgas' power being sorted out slowly. He's only down by 278 right now. Nice. And how is Silent doing? He's doing very well considering he has the resource allocation system. So that is a good thing. Now T3 torpedo boats. Now, oh my goodness, he just got scouted. Slow it down, guys, because does that have sonar? It has Omni radar, Omni sensor and radar. Maybe it doesn't see that commander under the water. A nice move there by Silent, pulling his commander way up in the top corner so that his enemy cannot see. Solos's and a T3 spy plane. Let's see what Silent... Ooh, Silent sees this singular thing right there in the center, but will he be able to know what it is as he flies over? No, he just sees something there. It's not moving. What can it be? And we see a bunch of torpedo boats scrambling. I think he just guessed and he's going for it. I think so. And a transport being scrambled. Oh my goodness, those... Oh! Did you see that, guys? Those torpedoes would have destroyed that ACU. And Silent says, wow. That is some top level play there. As you can see, CaptainChlorgas moved his ACU out of harm's way at the last second. That was amazing. Infinity class just aided. But here comes the Tsar to finish off CaptainChlorgas. Let's slow that bad boy down so we can see all the excruciating pain that is about to come with the Tsar. Now, the AC is trying to build some, shielding. Let's see how well it does. CaptainChlorgas is now getting gassed by the Tsar, and he is melting away, and boom, down he goes, guys. an OMG by CaptainChlorgas. Unbelievable match. And they both said, well, silence is well played. And I'm sure CaptainChlorgas is not a sore loser. He's going to say well played. He had no power whatsoever, and we could definitely attest to that. So very well played there, Silent. An awesome job there, CaptainChlorgas. You really had you almost cinched this, and you definitely did some amazing things with your ACU moving at the last second from some torpedo bombers. So awesome, awesome, awesome job. That is a deadly donut of death. 424 kills to its name at the end of this, and there is Silent just chilling there in the corner. I can't really get a good look at him because he is down farther down below, so I can't get the camera in his face to take a look at him. But there is our winner. So awesome job, Silent, and great match from both players. So very, very, very good players. I mean, I can't believe 45 minutes long. Awesome back and forth. Well, really, CaptainChlorgas, this swept the floor, and a Hail Mary play by Silent took the game by destroying all the energy that Chlorgas had going for him. So awesome job, guys. So thank you for playing it. But anyhow, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to comment down below a Tsar is born, so I would know if you made it this far in this very long video. But be sure to also check out Forge Alliance Forever as well as Supreme Commander 2, because they're both very good games, and they're both very, very different. One is a little more in-depth. Forge Alliance Forever definitely is more in-depth, and Supreme Commander 2 is a little more simple. But they're both fun games, so guys, don't hate on them. You don't need to do that. You just need to be like, hey, they're different games, and play the one that you like. That's all we need to do. But anyhow, guys, be sure to favorite this video because that helps me out, and share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.